that fiddle say what words can't. There's a fiddle crying on the county green, where the flags line up in the evening breeze. Old men standing with their hats held low. Young kids are watching what they someday know. A woman wipes her cheek and smiles, her husband's name carved just a mile from where the music lifts and bends, for sons, for daughters, for absent friends. Let that fiddle cry for the free, for the brave who gave us liberty, for the red clay towns and the harbor lights, for the ones who stood through impossible nights. Let that fiddle cry for the free, over mountain air and open seas. If pride has a sound when the sun sinks low, it's that bow on the string, letting gratitude show. There's a farmer's boy in a uniform, coming home through a summer storm. His mother runs before he can speak. His father turns away for a moment weak. The whole town claps, but softly still some joy comes mixed with sacred chill, because everyone there can understand that home feels different when you've served the land. I've heard loud songs with brighter flame, but not every truth needs thunder's name. Sometimes freedom speaks more deep when a single violin starts to weep. So let the guitars roll, let the backbeat stay, let the fiddle lead us through memory's way. And when that final note lifts high, may it find the stars in the American sky. For those who came back, for those who could not, for all we cherish because of what they bought. Let that fiddle cry for the free, for the brave who gave us liberty, for the red clay towns and the harbor lights, for the ones who stood through impossible nights. Let that fiddle cry for the free, over mountain air and open seas. If pride has a sound when the sun sinks low, it's that bow on the string, letting gratitude show. man in a cap leans against the rail, eyes fixed hard on a weathered name. He says nothing, doesn't need to. The tune says more than language can do. A little broken, a little brave, like a prayer made out of breath and pain. Oh, at the memorial gate, sing for the ones who carried the weight, for the boots that marched, for the calls not returned, for the flags that folded while candlelight burned. Harmonica at the memorial gate, soft as grief, strong as fate. Let that old blue note rise and remain. For the free who walk because others gave. Couple stops with their little son. The father whispers that's where heroes run. Out of years but not out of light, then removes his hat in the evening sky. A woman sets down a paper rose, touching the stone like someone close. The harmonica bends through the air, and every stranger becomes aware. There are songs you play to fill a hall, and songs that ask for almost nothing at all. Just enough breath to honor the cost, just enough heart to remember the lost. So let it weep, let it gently climb, let it mark this hour in faithful time. And may no one walk too quickly past what freedom asks and what love made last. For the names in stone, for the empty chair, for the silent pride still standing there. Let that old blue note rise and remain. For the free who walk because others gave. Let the strings run free. Fiddle and freedom rings across the courthouse square. A summer crowd, a band turned loud, red banners in the air. Kids run laughing past the stage, old folks clapping time. A veteran stands beside the shade and smiles through quiet pride. Fiddle strings and freedom rings, let the whole town rise and sing. For the ones who gave, for the dreams they saved, for the bride or promise this country brings. Fiddle strings and freedom rings through the dust and the evening breeze. Let the bow fly high, let the guitar swing. Fiddle strings and freedom rings. Line, a church choir warming up nearby. A farmer talks to a fireman friend, two histories crossing again. A mother lifts her little girl to see the flag go by, and somehow in that simple thing you feel the reason why. This land ain't made of marble alone. It lives in places that feel like home, and music shared and hands held tight, and gratitude under fading lights. So play that fiddle sharp and proud, let the chorus carry through the crowd. A joyful noise for the brave and free, for the country we are still trying to be. The bow goes quick, the heart goes slow, when a small town strings and freedom rings. Alright. Alright. Let the strings run free. This one's for the ones who keep it going. For the blue-collar brave, for the ones who rise before the day. Coffee black and a back that aches, still showing up because that's what it takes. For the welder's mask, the nurse's shoes, the lining out where the hard wind moves. For the trucker rolling through the midnight state, for the hands that keep the wheels away. A blue shark song, do it all the same. There's a veteran sweeping his barbershop floor, a framed old uniform beside the door. He jokes with kids, he trims gray hair, but his left hand shakes when fireworks flare. There's a woman fixing school bus brakes, a man hauling feet through a county way, a volunteer crew repainting the church, 100 small acts worth more than words. A country stands on more than steel, it stands on people who make things real, who keep their promises, pay their dues, and still find time to help when others lose. So let that heart cry low and true, let it breathe through red, white, blue. Let every note say what plain folks know: this land is carried by the ones who don't showboat. For the tired hands, for the faithful few, for the ones who carry more than they ever say they do. Oh, blue sharp for the blue collar brave. Let it bend for the work they gave, for the hearts that serve, for the backs that bear, for the quiet courage everywhere. A blue sharp for the blue collar brave, red, white, blue in a weathered way. They may never ask to hear their name. So let this song do it all the same. Stand up, stand strong. Freedom never asks for easy. Wasn't made for the weak, it was carved where the brave didn't speak, where a young man swallowed down his fear, then stepped forward when the call came clear. It was built in heat and rain and mud, and promises signed with sweat and blood, and mothers praying, fathers still, and hearts that bent but held their will. Freedom wasn't made for the weak, for the line, it belongs to the ones who keep faith alive, to the hands that build, to the souls that stand, to the ones who love this hot old land. Freedom wasn't made for the weak, it was born where the brave dared speak, and it still runs wild beneath these skies in every heart that refuses to hide. I've seen a firefighter walk through flame, a veteran smile when they called his name, a worker rise before dawn breaks blue, because his family counts on what he'll do. I've seen a storm take half a a town. Then watch those people gather round, chainsaws roaring, engines loud, no one waiting for a hero crowd. So don't confuse comfort with peace, or silence with a life made free. The rights we hold, the songs we sing, were carried here by harder things. And if tomorrow tests us more, we'll meet it like the ones before, with scarred up hands and a steady creed. Freedom wasn't made for the weak. When the wind comes hard, when the night runs deep, you learn what kind of promise you keep. Hear that flag snap over the water. There's a flag down by the bayou dock, above an old boat in a tackle box. Mosquito dust in a sky gone red, a veteran smoking with the river beans. He says this land ain't clean, boy, never was, but I still stand up for the best of us. Then the harmonica cuts through the heat like a one truth dragging muddy feet. Bayou flag line blues, red, white, blue through the cypress roots. A little torn by the southern rain, still hanging high through joy and pain. Bayou flag line blues, let the harp cry low, let the guitars brew. From the swamp town dust to the old front porch, freedom keeps a flame no flood can torch. Road, truckers, shrimpers, stories old. A service cap above the bar, a photograph from some forgotten war. No one in that talks too grand, but when the anthem hits that little old stand, the whole room slows and some ice fall down, as if the river pulled a memory through town. Country's pride can take many forms, sometimes quiet, sometimes born a storm. Sometimes it's a man who came back changed, still helping kids fish from the same old bank. Sometimes it's the flag over dark water air. Sometimes it's the way good people care. Sometimes it's a harp note bent in blue, saying, remember what was handed to you. Down where the water knows every scar, freedom ain't distant, it's never far. Bayou flag line blues, red, white, blue through the cypress roots. A little torn by the southern rain, still hanging high through joy and pain. Bayou flag line blues, let the harp cry low, let the guitars bruise. From the swamp town dust to the old front porch, freedom keeps aflame, no flood can torch. Song for freedom, song for home, for the fields we love, for the names in stone, for the flags that rise, for the hands that mend, for the ones who give and give again. But before this night rolls out of view, there's one more debt we owe in tune to the brave who stood when they could have fled, to the living and the honored dead. So tune that guitar, let the backbeat fall. Some hearts deserve one chorus more than all. One more chorus for the brave, for the ones who gave what others saved, for the boots in dust, for the names in stone, for the porch lights waiting to bring them home. One more chorus for the brave, let it rise like a banner raised. If gratitude has a voice tonight, let it sing with all its might. One more for the brave. One more for the father working through tired days, for the medic walking into pain, for the volunteer in the floodline rain, for the quiet ones who never explain, for the sailor staring at harbor light, for the pilot lifting in tonight, for the kid who learns through a granddad's tale that freedom's story is never stale. Not every hero wears a name that history carves in golden frames. Some hold a town, some hold a child, some walk through grief and still stay kind. So this ain't noise for empty praise, it's a thank you shade names in stone for the porch lights waiting to bring them home. One more chorus for the brave, let it rise like a banner raised. If gratitude has a voice tonight, let it sing with all its might. One more chorus for the brave, before the final guitar fades, for the land we love, for the price once paid. One more chorus for the brave. One more. One more. One more. Oh. One more. One
She left with the morning rain, one small suitcase, one unread name. Coffee still warm by the window frame, but the room already knew she'd changed. No slam door, no final fight, just headlights fading before full light. A note that said I tried to stay, but trying shouldn't hurt this way. She left with the morning rain, took the laughter, left the stain, took the half of me that still believed love could survive on apologies. She left with the morning rain, quiet as a train pulling out of pain. And I stood there with my hands gone cold, learning how an empty house can grow old. Her boots were gone from the bedroom floor, her favorite coat not by the door. That old blue record we used to play sat silent like it had something to say. I thought of every careless word every time I heard but never heard. Every night she turned away, every chance I let decay. By noon the clouds had thinned to white, sun found its way through a damaged sky. I washed one cup and left one there, as if regret could turn to prayer. But some loves end before they die, they just stop reaching, stop asking why. And some women leave not to be cruel, they leave because they finally choose themselves too. If I loved her right, she might have stayed. But truth gets clear when the rain takes someone away. She left with the morning rain, took the laughter, left the stain, took the half of me that still believed love could survive on apologies. She left with the morning rain, quiet as a train pulling out of pain. And I stood there with my hands gone cold, learning Not after tonight. You call when the room gets quiet, when your pride runs out of noise. You show up soft with sorry eyes, like I'm still one of your choices. You had my heart, you let it wait. You learned too late what love won't take. Now don't stand there beneath that light and call me yours tonight. Don't call me yours tonight. You gave that word up line by line, and every promise half kept, every tear I learned to hide. Don't call me yours tonight. I walk through lonely into right. If you won't regret, keep it near, but don't bring ownership in here. I wore patience like a second skin, made excuses for the shape you were in. Told my friends he's just going through a time, while mine slipped off your mind. You love my staying more than me, love the shelter, not the sea. But now the tide has changed its mind, and I'm not turning back tonight. No screaming, sing, no shattered glass, just a woman who has learned at last that leaving sometimes is the sound of dignity standing its ground. So take your coat, take your regret, take every almost you haven't met. I'll take the silence, take my life, and wear the morning light. Love is not a leash, not a place to hide, not a word you use when you've lost the right. Don't call me yours tonight. You gave that word up line by line, and every promise half kept, every tear I learned to hide. Don't call me yours tonight. I walk through lonely into right. If you won't regret, keep it near, but don't bring ownership in here. No, baby, not after tonight. Don't say too much.
Let me say the right thing once. Chairs are up on half the tables, bartenders counting out the till. We're still here beneath the dim red sign, two people too tired to fight their will.
Your apology came quieter this time, not dressed in charm, not soaked in wine. And maybe I'm a fool to stay this late, but something in your eyes didn't look the same. Let's slow dance after the damage, not pretend it never came. Just hold what's left with honest hands and call each scar by name. Let's slow dance after the damage, one last turn beneath these lights. If love still lives in any corner, maybe it breathes tonight.
Don't forget the lonely weeks, the half-truth smiles, the promises weak. But I remember who you were before the distance got its nerve. I don't deserve your open palm, but I'm done performing easy charm. If there's a road back, I'll walk it slow. If there isn't, I still need you to know.
No grand vow,
No pretty lie,
just one clear look,
and no disguise. Let's slow
dance after the damage, not pretend it never came.
just hold what's left with honest hands and
Call each scar by name. Let's slow dance after the damage, one last turn beneath these lights.
if love still lives in any corner,
Maybe it breathes tonight.
I can't undo yesterday.
I can't unknow the pain.
But if tomorrow asks us softly,
Maybe we answer without shame.
let's slow dance after the damage,
Not pretend it never came.
just hold what's left with honest hands.
And call each scar by name. Let's slow dance after the damage, one last turn beneath these lights.
If love still lives in any corner,
Maybe it breathes tonight.
maybe it breathes
Tonight. Don't say too much.
Then let me say the right thing once.
Some loves don't fade,
They leave scorch marks.
we burned bright, we broke hard, left our names carved on every scar. Late night vows and slammed screen doors.
Kisses that tasted like asking for more. We got thunder in every room, fire in the silence, smoke in the truth. I called it passion, you called it pain. Maybe both words were saying the same.
You never learn when to stop,
You never learn when to stay.
we both held tight
In the wrong kind of way. And now we stand
with the ashes in view,
trying to bless
what already burned through.
We burned bright, we broke hard.
Two out hearts that went too far, like a southern sky before the rain. Beautiful first and hard to explain. We burned bright,
We broke hard,
love with fists of feeling, not careful hearts.
and even now, after all we've lost,
I can still feel the heat of what it cost.
I remember your boots by the hotel bed. You laughed when the radio lost the thread. The way you leaned your head on me, like no bad year could make us leave.
I remember the nights you turned away, the words you swallowed, the pride you fed, the small cold distance that filled the air. Long before goodbye was standing there.
If I'd been softer,
If I'd been less afraid,
would we still be dancing?
or just breaking a different way.
We burned bright,
We broke hard, two out hearts that went too far, like a southern sky before the rain. Beautiful first and hard to explain.
we burned bright,
We broke hard, love with fists of feeling, not careful hearts.
and even now, after all we've lost,
I can still feel the heat of what it cost.
still warm, isn't it?
Still gone.
I sleep on my half.
That doesn't mean you're over me.
Your side of the bed still wins. I leave it empty like you might walk in. Pillow untouched, lamp turned low, a little shrine to a love I let go. I tell myself I like the space,
Then wake up reaching toward your shade.
funny how a man can lose his pride
To a cold white sheet on the other side.
I changed the room, I changed the sheets, moved the dresser, cleared the shelf.
But every now and then at 2 a.m. I hear you breathing when no one else.
It's been in months, though I won't admit
How much the quiet still throws a fit.
how memory crawls when the world gets then how your side of the story still gets in. Your side of the bed still wins, even when the house says we're finished,
even when reason closes the door.
Habit keeps loving a little bit more.
Your side of the bed still wins,
over pride, over plans, over common sense.
Some empty spaces don't make a sound,
they just keep one heart sleeping around. I've dated once or twice since then. Smiled politely, came home alone again.
Nobody knew the joke I tell
when I pour 2 cups and catch myself.
I went out dancing with some friends, came home laughing, then cried instead.
Not because I need you back,
but because the past can still attack.
I don't wanna lie,
neither do I.
There's still a thread,
but not enough to tie.
And that may be the hardest kind of truth. Love can linger after it stops being good for you. Your side of the bed still wins, even when the house says we're finished,
even when reason closes the door.
Habit keeps loving a little bit more. Your side of the bed still wins, over pride, over plans, over common sense.
Some empty spaces don't make a sound,
they just keep one heart sleeping around. I sleep on my head.
That doesn't mean you're over me.
You can take your things.
Don't pretend I was nothing. We ain't strangers yet. Not after all we weathered through. Not after mornings and bare feet. Not after grief I handed you.
Not after dances in the kitchen.
Not after bills and birthdays missed.
Not after learning in every silence behind the way the other one exists.
We ain't lovers now. The truth has finally found its chair. But don't you pass me in some future room like no warm life was ever there.
Don't shrink us down to failure.
Don't make the ending all we are.
Some things can hurt, but still have mattered. Some broken roads still took us far. We ain't strangers yet. We're just two hearts that couldn't last, or carrying fingerprints from touching too much of the past. We ain't strangers yet, though goodbye's already said. If I see you years from now, I'll still know the weather in your eyes, I bet.
I know the line beside your mouth that shows before you start to lie.
I know the song you hum when nervous,
I know the ache behind your pride.
I know the way you fold a letter,
The tea you drink when sleep won't come. I know the kindness you pretend was weakness when the damage won.
we're not going back,
No,
but we don't need to erase.
no, let memory be honest without asking it to stay.
We ain't strangers yet, we're just two hearts that couldn't last, still carrying fingerprints from touching too much of the past. We ain't strangers yet, though goodbye's already said. If I see you years from now, I'll still know the weather in your eyes, I bet.
Ooh, I loved you badly sometimes.
I loved you beyond my sin.
We gave what we had,
And sometimes that's not enough in the end.
but enough to matter, enough to mark, enough to leave a lantern in the dark.
We ain't strangers yet, we're just two hearts that couldn't last, still carrying fingerprints from touching too much of the past. We ain't strangers yet, though goodbye's already said. If I see you years from now, I'll still know the weather in your eyes, I bet. We ain't strangers yet, maybe one day, maybe never,
But tonight I won't dishonor love by acting like we were just weather.
take care. You too.
Red dust prayer on a roadside stone, sun dropping low and I'm still alone. One boot print fading beside my own, like somebody left just before I came home. I got a pocket for the wrong turns made, a mouth gone dry from the things I prayed. Not for money, not for fame, just one clean hour without my shame. Red dust prayer, rise if you can, from a worn-out heart in a weather-beaten man. Red dust prayer, no church bell near, just a harmonica bending. What I cannot say clear. Crows on the wire like black old thoughts, mesquite shadows tied in knots. The world out of here don't flatter pain, it just lets it stand in the open plain. I struck one chord and the silence moved, a low steel cry like a broken truth. And that harp came in from somewhere deep and stirred up ghosts I was trying to keep. Maybe grace the stars come out over dry red road, and leave this prayer where the coyotes roam, in case tomorrow brings me home. No witness, no answer, no hand from above, just a roll of breath and a little stubborn love. Red dust prayer, rise if you can, from a worn-out heart in a weather-beaten man. Red dust prayer, no church bell near, just a harmonica bending what I cannot say clear. You ever feel a thought turn all day long,
like a windmill
with no stone to blame? There's a windmill turning in my mind, even when the air lies still outside. Creek gone low, fence line straight, but inside me something never waits.
I know that sound, I know that wheel, the kind of thought you cannot heal by driving farther or staying home. It follows wherever the body goes.
Windmill turning in my mind, round and round through borrowed time, under a sky too wide to hold.
Every restless thing the heart won't show.
Windmill turning, creaking slow between what I lost and what I know. If peace is waiting past the ridge,
I haven't found the crossing yet. I stood one night by a pasture gate, watched dry grass lean beneath moon haze, thought of every life I might have lived, every word I kept unsaid. I've done the same with a match burned low, talking to ghosts that don't answer though. Sometimes a fiddle in an empty room knows exactly which sorrow to tune. Maybe calm ain't silence,
Maybe peace ain't still,
maybe the turning
it's part of the will. Maybe a heart was never made to stop completely
before its day.
A windmill turning in my mind, round and round through borrowed time, under a sky too wide to hold.
Every restless thing the heart won't show.
Windmill turning, creaking slow between what I lost and what I know. If peace is waiting past the ridge,
I haven't found the crossing yet. up from the grass, one by one. The fireflies came like spirits, rising through the weeds in gold. Tiny lamps along the tree line, blinking stories never told.
I sat beneath a crooked oak, bare feet pressing cooling dust. The night smelled green and ancient, like the earth still knew who to trust.
The fireflies came like spirits, soft above the southern ground, lighting up the dark between us, where no human word was found. The fireflies came like spirits, and for a moment I believed every soul we've ever longed for still knows how to find the lead. There was no church, no preacher speaking, no carved stone, no candle flame, just that slow drum, just that low string, just the dark forgetting shame.
I thought about my mother's laughter, thought about a man I lost, thought about the strange old mercy that sometimes visits without a cost.
Maybe nature keeps a language we outgrow before we learn. Maybe grief leaves little lanterns in the places where we yearn.
Maybe wonder isn't childish, maybe mystery is kind. Maybe when the night goes quiet, the dead come near but not unkind.
I did not ask them anything, I only stayed long enough to see.
The fireflies came like spirits, soft above the southern ground, lighting up the dark between us, where no human word was found. The fireflies came like spirits, and for a moment I believe every soul we've ever longed for still knows how to find the lead.
Came up from the grass, one by one. The fireflies came like spirits, rising through the weeds in gold. Tiny lamps along the tree line, blanking stories never told. I sat beneath the crooked oak, bare feet pressed in cooling dust. The night smelled green and ancient, like the earth still knew who to trust. Fireflies came like spirits, soft above the southern ground,
between us, where no human word was found. The fireflies came like spirits, and for a moment I believed every soul we've ever longed for still knows how to find the leaves. There was no church, no preacher speaking, no carved stone, no candle flame, just that slow drum, just that low string, just the dark forgetting shame. I thought about my mother's laughter, thought about a man I lost, thought about the strange old mercy that sometimes visits without a cause. Maybe nature keeps a language we outgrow before we learn. Maybe grief leaves little lanterns in the places where we yearn. Maybe wonder isn't childish, maybe mystery is kind. Maybe when the night goes quiet, the dead come near, but not unkind. I did not ask them anything, I only stayed long enough to see the fireflies came like spirits, soft above the southern ground, lighting up the dark between us, where no human word was found. The fireflies came like spirits, and for a moment I believe every soul we've ever longed for still knows how to find the leaves.
The swamp breeze slow when it knows you're listening. Cypress breath on my bare neck, black water still as a held regret, roots like fingers in the mud, moonlight thin as forgotten blood. I came down here to lose a thought, but the night gave back what I had brought. Every reed leaned close and knew the shape of grief I never outgrew. Cypress breath move through me, carry the ache where the eyes can't see. Cypress breath and slow. Tell the dark what I still don't know. There was a time I feared these trees, their twisted knees, their silent ease. Now they feel like older kin, not asking where I've lately been. The drum beat once, then waited long. The guitar answered like a buried song, and I heard my mother's warning voice in the wind, but gentler than before. Some places don't heal you. They simply stop you from lying. I stayed until the air cooled down, until the frogs became the only sound, till my heart worn raw and strange stopped demanding that the past should change. No blessing fell, no vision came, no spirit whispered a secret name. But when I left that waterline, the burden walked a little less inside. Cypress breath move through me, carry the ache where the eyes can't see. Cypress breath, low and slow. Tell the dark what I still don't know. She spoke to the windmill, 'cause no one else had time. It stood beyond the cattle fence, turning slow with no offense. Old metal bones against the sky, learning weather, ne'er asking why. She walked out there in boots and lace, hair gone loose around her face, carrying a question she had kept so long it no longer slept. Windmill, turn, turn what I can't, lift what I buried out of this land. Windmill, turn, slow and true. Tell me if leaving was the brave thing to do. She did not expect an answer. That wasn't why she went. Sometimes speaking into silence is the only honesty then. She told it of the house she left, the man she loved, the self she kept, the years she folded small and neat to fit beneath somebody's needs. One guitar bent beneath the air, a thin blue cry, then nothing there. And for a while the whole wide field felt like a wound beginning to heal. Windmill, turn, turn, turn what I can't, lift what I bury out of this land. Windmill, turn, slow and true. myself through.
This tree got older,
So did we.
under the same old oak
We stood 20 years ago in summer heat. You wore that dress with the faded blue. I said too little, but I meant it deep.
Under the same old oak again. Your hair gone gray around the side, mine a little shorter than it was. Both of us carrying different lives.
Under the same old oak. Time doesn't stop, but it slows long enough to hear what the years don't show. Under the same old oak. No need to reopen old wounds, just two hearts sitting with the truth that some things end, but don't disappear too.
You ask if I've been happy since. I say some days more than I knew. You smile and look down at the ground, like that answer mattered to you.
I tell you I have loved again, but never quite in that first way. You say that's youth, not tragedy, and I believe you more than I can say. We were young,
We were scared, we were proud,
we were there, and somehow that is enough to bless the memory without wanting it back. The cicadas start before the sun goes low.
the field beyond the fence still shines,
The oak keeps spreading where it always has.
and we keep walking through our separate times.
Under the same old oak. Time doesn't stop, but it slows long enough to hear what the years don't show. Under the same old oak. No need to reopen old wounds, just two hearts sitting with the truth that some things end, but don't disappear too.